Did you drop something?
Okay.
I think it was your standards.
Welcome into this new video. Today I wanted to break down for you 15 men compete for 5 women. It's a video on Jubilee, which is a channel that takes care of social experiments. And it's very interesting because we can see social dynamics, we can see behaviors, and there's a lot to be broken down. So I'm super excited. Let's jump right into it.
In my nomadic journey, I actually used to live out of my Subaru, being more free-spirited, rather than just adhering to the social structures, the hegemonies of society.
Their reaction was like, oh. That's because it's way too early to start speaking about nomadic journey and what you believe into. I love when guys speak about the things that they love and that they're into, but a basic level of getting to know each other hasn't been established yet. And because of this reason, it's just too early right now to focus on sharing your lifestyle and the things that you love.
Do you guys use dating apps?
On and off.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
Yeah.
No.
Depends on the mood I'm in.
There are so many guys on dating apps, that's true. However, if you know the right tools, the right structures, you can absolutely make it on top. And little plug on my side, I actually have a program. It's a 12 weeks program in which I take you by the end and I help you have success on dating apps and on dates. Therefore, if you're interested, the link is in the description.
I'm 26 years old. I'm a social media influencer. I'm single as fuck, so I'm ready to get booed up.
Little dating tip for girls. The same things such as being single as fuck and ready to be booed up or something. It's quite unattractive for a guy. Depends. Some guys like it, but usually they don't like it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So within this part of the video, they are matching. Just like in a dating app, they would swipe right on the people that they like. They just quite literally line them up on of the girl that they like.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. I'm fine.
Her pitch on hi. It's very like uncomfortable. She's very uncomfortable right now. You can say that.
Oh, so we going right now? Looking for hugs?
Excuse me. Did you drop something?
Okay.
I think it was your standards. Hi, my name's Josh.
Hey, what's up?
Did you drop something? I think that was the standards. It's a very cringy. It's a very cringy line. I would never say something like that because it's like it's funny, but the aftertaste is kind of like desperate.
Thanks for going in my line.
No. Thank you for like making it easy for me. You know what I'm saying?
Is this your first time dating 3 guys at once in a white void?
Yeah. Wow. Definitely.
Favorite number between 1 and 13?
6, 7.
Are you free September? I forget the date. I got a wedding.
These guys doing pickup lines are so cringy. There is a certain kind of lines that are fine simply because they establish something, but pickup lines by itself are so freaking cringy. It's crazy.
You need a date?
Yeah, it's San Diego, so if you down.
I have family from like small town Pennsylvania,
Where?
like Myerstown. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, that's not far.
I actually like this behavior. It's like I have family in over here and it's very normal. When you see his facial expressions and his body language, it's not tryharding. It's just like, yeah, this is me. This is kind of who I am, you know? Which in itself actually ends up being very attractive.
So you're like an independent filmmaker and a
That's so
stand-up
cool.
comedian. So
Yeah.
I've made you laugh about 4 times so far.
Oh, you're counting too.
Yeah.
It's good. Spiky emotions. Everybody, spike emotions, remember.
You have a really good figure. How often do you go to the gym?
Like 5 times a week.
You look like you're strong enough to carry my emotional baggage.
This guy keeps on going on pickup lines. It's crazy. This is like the third one. Pickup lines are fine because they elicit emotional spikes. However, the problem is that if you keep on eliciting emotional spikes without speaking about yourself, the girl has absolutely no idea on who you are And because of that, it's like, well, this guy is very funny, but I know nothing about it, which is lacking something. The way I see that is you want to look at arousal and relatability. Pickup lines trigger arousal. They spike emotions, they make you feel super well. But the problem is, if you don't have any relatability, she doesn't have any idea on who you are. And that's a problem. So you would want to mix the two.
What's like a story or something that's like, oh, hey, I did this. For me, I once accidentally joined a cult. It was an accident. But I did join.
Yellow's my favorite
Oh,
color.
I was gonna try to guess your favorite
Shoot,
color.
sorry.
Shit.
What's your favorite color? I'm
Oh,
a guess
not
too.
yet.
I'm in between blue and green. Like I feel like that's like a standard. Oh fuck, it's wrong.
Hell yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's good. It's like, oh yeah, it's wrong, you know? And it's keeping its standards and its boundaries. And that's very attractive.
In the small talk, a little about me. I got injured, and then resulted from that. I started getting into yoga a lot more, getting into nature, getting to the little bit of Kundalini yoga.
Oh,
So
Kundalini.
It's all
The guy behind the guy that is speaking is so subconscious right now. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Kundalini yoga.
Oh,
so
Kundalini.
It's all holistically
Did you have you take your phone and
connected.
Google this beforehand? No?
No.
Okay.
No,
Impressed.
no, we just organically aligned.
To eliminate someone in 1 minute.
In 1 minute, okay.
You like piano?
Yes, I do like piano. Cool.
I'm a pianist.
Oh my gosh, that's so incredible.
What this guy did is interesting. He's asking, do you like piano? And she goes, yeah, of course, I love piano. And he's like, oh, I'm a pianist. Which is not a terrible approach, but the problem with this kind of approach is the fact that you cannot give for granted the fact that she likes that already, and that may come off as your go-to line that is likely to get a good result. Just like for me, I have some lines like that. And sometimes when I meet some people, I go, yeah, I'm Italian. And they're like, oh my god, that's so cool. But I know that line it's a fine one, but it's not a great one because it doesn't feel personal to the person that I'm speaking to. And therefore it's like a 6 out of 10.
I play the cowbell.
Oh.
Yeah.
I play cello for an orchestra.
Oh, I love the cello.
Non-GMO?
No, that's not
Gluten-free?
to you though.
Dairy-free.
Oh, actually, no, you're right about both of those two.
The guy that is within yoga and that is super like hippie, he doesn't quite understand dating dynamics. Simply because the girl was kind of like playing with him a little bit. Oh, non-GMO or gluten-free? Oh, that's cool, you know? But she was playing with it. She wasn't like extremely like serious. He didn't understand that. He was actually serious with that conversation because he truly cares about these sort of things, but didn't get the flirt setting.
I do.
Whether you call it God or the universe or source, it's still just love and like connection, social connection.
She touched her hair, and that might be a sign of attraction. And he's like the only one that is speaking, so I mean, it doesn't take much, but they clearly share something, so that's really cool.
Alright, eliminate somebody. 5, 4,
Oh.
3, 2.
I'm probably going to eliminate.
Did you see his behavior? He was actually deciding to eliminate one person. He went like, like, please like me. I always see these sort of things. Whenever you raise your eyebrows, it's a big sign of insecurity. When somebody's taking a decision like that, the way to look confident is quite simply to be still and relaxed. Just because you trust that the person is gonna choose you compared to somebody else's. You don't want to go like,
Him.
and
Yeah.
he gets eliminated.
So sorry.
There you go.
Okay, I mean, there's so many different options. Like, I don't know who I'm gonna choose.
I'm sorry you haven't been as chatty.
Yeah.
Self-conscious guy that hasn't spoken at all. It's like, I know.
The one in the middle.
Alright, it's all good.
You have 1 more minute.
Oh no!
So are you sort of a free-spirited soul nomadic, or do you like settling down and having that balance of...
What's your favorite type of body of water?
The oceans, you have the waves, they come in, come out. The moon gets affected by a lot of things. Just making up a lot of stuff so these guys don't have time to talk with
National.
So that is actually a very insecure behavior. Simply because whenever you're trying to fill the gaps, take attention away from the other people, it shows that you are not really somebody that is comfortable with competition. And that, to the female eye, is a deal breaker. Because if she cannot trust that you're comfortable with competition, you're probably not going to be comfortable when it comes to raising a kid or having to deal with competition when it comes to taking care of that person. Competition itself is a very powerful way to establish high status within the male hierarchy.
How old are you?
I'm Vietnamese.
Okay.
How about you guys?
I'm Chinese and Filipino, so Filipino.
Filipino?
Take a guess.
Chinese?
Yeah. Ding 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
So I started working out and it was kind of hard, so I mean...
Yeah, I was never fit at all. And so one day I just went with one of my friends to the gym and I was just like, let's do this.
Eliminate someone?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Take a deep breath.
Their reactions are so like exaggerated. Oh my God.
Can I take both?
Nope.
1, 2, 3.
I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna eliminate you.
Okay, bye. All right, bada bing.
Okay, sorry, I have to eliminate you. You don't
Nice
know,
meeting
you
you.
don't.
All right, so we're getting to the last few choices, the last few guys that are remaining. These are the guys that in general show to have the highest status, the best body language, and the best micro-expressions in regards of the interactions that they had so far with the girls.
Brother.
Okay, one more minute.
In my nomadic journey, I actually used to live out of my Subaru.
Okay, why should I pick you?
Why should you pick me?
Yeah, I'm very susceptible to peer pressure, so whatever you say is probably gonna work.
If one day you need to sleep with a pianist next to you, I will be there.
What the tall guy said within this situation actually wasn't good, simply because of the fact that it was openly speaking about the fact that he's available to sleep with her, which is not good. You always want to make the other person wonder whether you would actually sleep with her. Just calling it out so quickly is actually a demeanor in regards of value and status. So be careful, don't say that. That's another thing that I see with guys that go in and speak to somebody, be like, hey, you look cute, or the gym bro version, hey, you're hot. It's a pretty bad opener because of the fact that you are establishing, you're already giving value onto somebody that you don't know yet. And that shows that your standards are not high because of the fact that you haven't got to know them yet. It's fine to compliment somebody on their looks, but that has to come because of the fact that you saw another side of them, which is either their personality or something that was sticking out about them that was interesting.
In my nomadic journey, I actually used to live out of my Subaru.
The yoga guy is straight up uncalibrated right now because he has just been speaking the whole time, barely asking questions, and he's like all the way up there. Even though they share the passion for yoga because the girl is a yoga instructor, that is a turn off because he doesn't understand social cues and doesn't understand when to stop and what is normal to speak about.
To my intuition and going wherever, you know.
You should pick me because I can cook whatever you'd like for me to cook for you.
That's good.
I used to play guitar and cello. You said you love the cello, so this guy doesn't play cello.
Oh my goddess! I am gonna throw up. It's so fine. Ugh. Okay.
Just take a deep breath.
Take a
Chill.
deep breath. Actually, I think I'm gonna stay and talk to you because I feel like I've talked to you so much now, you know?
Right
I
on.
love hearing what you
Yeah,
have to
no
say.
worries.
Good to
Have a
hear.
beautiful day, my friend.
Can we hug? Or?
Oh, yeah, I'd love a hug. Okay.
How did you guys feel about the experience overall?
That was nerve-wracking standing there and like, who's gonna pick you? Why are they picking you? It's probably just based off of initial attraction. Like, you don't really know anything about each other right away.
Notice the fact that literally all these guys are just the ones that were chill, they were not doing anything crazy, they're relaxed, and therefore they are confident. When it comes to actually speaking to somebody, relax, chill down, please.
Next to a pretty girl is like hot, like making me sweat enough.
They were all so good. They all had so many great qualities.
We appreciate that.
And I feel like, what if I made, no offense, what if I made the wrong choice?
That was kind of like a test with it towards the guy. What if I made the wrong choice? And it's like, yeah, maybe. But the simple fact that it doesn't get impacted directly by that, it's very, very attractive. This has been a video on looking at social dynamics from somebody else's meeting people. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I like the format, it's very easy, it's very fast for me. But I think it can be also very interesting and value-packed for you as well. If the thought ever crossed your mind of actually getting professional advice in regards of helping you with meeting people, with socializing, and with creating a badass social circle around of you, I have a 12 weeks program for that. So if you're interested, the link is gonna be in the description. You're gonna jump on a free call with me and we'll go over your situation and see how we can help you get to your goals. So that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon in the next video. Make sure to like this video, by the way, if you liked it. And see you soon.